Black Ops 6 Zombies needs to return to basics. Within the Warzone era of Call of Duty, we've seen zombies take a major shift where the basic foundations of the mode were fundamentally changed. Starting pistols became loadout weapons, the point system became more streamlined, and the HUD fell more in line being a MP and Warzone hybrid. I've already gone over how Black Ops 6 is introducing customizable HUDs and offered feedback and ideas towards it. If you want to check that video out, the link is in the description or in the top right card. Moving on, I want to make it very clear. Just because I say zombies should return to basics doesn't mean we should throw away everything new introduced in the Warzone era. And today I'm going to present my own ideas that could possibly be a solution towards finding a balance between the classic and modern zombies experiences. First off, let's talk about the point system. The original point system was pretty simple. A non-lethal hit was 10 points, a lethal torso hit was 60 points, a lethal limb hit was 50 points, a lethal explosive hit was 50 points, a lethal neck hit was 70 points, a lethal headshot was 100 points, and a lethal melee kill was 130 points. Then with Black Ops 4, we saw the first change towards a point system where it was primarily damage based. You were only able to get 90 points from a single zombie, and you could earn some bonus points on top of it if you killed it with a headshot or a melee. Cold War eventually built upon this by dropping the whole damage base idea and just awarded points when the player gets a kill. So if you got a regular zombie kill, it would be 90 points, and if you got a headshot or melee kill, it would be 115 points. The whole point system became streamlined so the player could just focus on killing the zombie rather than focusing on how to kill the zombie. Kevin Drew also mentioned this in a reply to me a couple years back when he had a family member play his level and they got screamed at by randoms for killing the zombie wrong, and that was one of the reasons that led to the whole change. It sounds dumb in a way, but I can definitely see why the developers considered this as a solution, but in all honesty, this new system needs a lot of work. To start off, we have taken away the variety that the old point system had in terms of the different ways you can kill a zombie within this new system. It still exists in some form, but it's not as rewarding as before. Melee kills were risky back in the day, but if you managed to do so, you got rewarded for it. Now melee kills feel pointless because now I could just get a headshot and get the same amount of points. The new system also removed the ability to gain points from non-lethal hits, and that removed the whole idea of point maximization, which was a fundamental part of the zombies formula back in the day. Everyone did it. It was part of people's gameplay, and that should have never been taken out. So, how can we keep the new system and bring back some basic features? Let's start off by taking a page out of Black Ops 4's point system. You could only get a max amount of 90 points from a zombie. Why don't we take it to where there's a limit of 90 points able to be earned by non-lethal hits on a zombie? And then you could still get either the 90 points from the lethal kill or the 115 points with a headshot. So you're basically getting like almost 200 points out of a zombie kill. And that's just a lot more points towards the player. That way, players won't have to be shooting the same zombie for a long time just for points and can move on to killing it once they reach that limit. That whole idea of point maximization will still exist while also allowing the fast-paced zombies killing action. To continue building off of this, rather than having different point values for just regular and headshot slash melee kills, let's keep 90 points for a regular kill, 115 points for headshots, and then allow melee kills to go back to that classic 130 points. There will be a sense of variety with this while still feeling streamlined in a way. And that's pretty much it for my idea for a better point system. Let me know if you guys like it or drop any more ideas in the comment section below. Now let's get into the whole starting weapon debacle. Before Black Ops 4, basically almost every zombies map had a starting pistol. This gave you that feeling that you're at the starting line and you had a goal to build up to a higher sense of power in the match. Then with the release of Black Ops 4, we had the ability to change our starting weapon, but our choices were pretty limited, so at the time, it didn't seem like a major issue. However, with Cold War, Treyarch basically gave us free will to choose any weapon we desire. It was very exciting at the time, but eventually it just didn't seem like a cool change. It basically felt like skipping the whole start of a zombies match. Now, there were benefits to the system, mostly for people who love to camo grind like myself or buy lots of blueprints in the shop. It allowed us to choose the weapon we wanted to use in a match rather than buying it off the wall or spinning for it at the mystery box. But based on what I just said previously, right there, you can already see the problem. It basically made the other systems obsolete. When I played Cold War, I barely hit the box or got a wall weapon because why am I going to choose those weapons when I already have a weapon in my hand, which is the one that I wanted, and it's built the way I want it to be built? So, how can we satisfy players who want to have loadout weapons and others who just want that basic start to zombies with a starting pistol? Well, there's actually a game mode in Call of Duty that actually has the solution to this problem, and that is Warzone. Crazy, right? Warzone starts off every player with a starting pistol, and then you have to build up cash in order to buy your loadout from the buy station or buy a loadout marker to get your loadout for you and your team. Let's bring that same formula to zombies. Start players off with the basic starting pistol, allow them to build up their points, work towards buying that loadout marker to use within the zombies match. That way, on their journey to get to that point, they would probably buy wall weapons or spin the mystery box, giving those systems a purpose again. This idea still gives players a choice in what weapon they want to use, and they don't have to worry about spinning the mystery box plenty of times just to get that weapon they desire. They could spend the points on a loadout and get it right there. To add on to everything I said previously, I also feel like we should see the return of weapon kits. Allow us to build all our weapons in the way that we want so that if I want to buy a weapon off the wall or the mystery box, it would have the attachments I want, and if I put a blueprint on it, it's going to be the blueprint that I chose for it. We know Mastercrafts are coming in Black Ops 6, so there's no better time for weapon kits to return than now. Overall, I feel like my idea here allows loadouts to still play a role in the zombies experience while also having that basic fundamental to zombies where we have to build ourselves up. We've covered a lot in regards to returning to basics while also retaining some of the new systems in the zombies mode for Black Ops 6. But now let me know your thoughts. What do you think of these systems overall? Do you like them? What do you think about my solutions, and do you think it can help the zombies mode overall? Let me know in the comment section below. Till then, my name has been It's Perka, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.